Passage 2. Staying in one place. Bits and pieces. Having been so recently made by God, Dash's mind was a delicate, elegant machine. And when he saw something too big to fit into that divine creation, his mind tried to break it down into smaller parts that could be more easily handled. For children of the ghetto, like children of war, learn to see the world in bits. They hear it in segments. Life happens before them and moves into them and through them in pieces, so that a murder can be witnessed with a laser-sharp recollection not of the blood, but of the newness of the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star sneakers on the body. The reason a woman is on the corner at night is not thought about, only that her daughter is a classmate. The wino singing at the entrance of the neighborhood corner store is merely part of the gateway to the happy purchase of candy. The tracks on the addict's arms as he sits on a bucket are eclipsed by the sound of the genius inside of him as he plays the trumpet in his hand. Used needles and weed butts on the sidewalk are noticed only in proximity to the penny that someone dropped. Find a penny, pick it up. All day long you'll have good luck. So that Dash lived in and around a traumatized world, and he experienced it much like the candy that defined his childhood, in smaller bits and pieces that could more easily fit into the fragile spaces of his 10-year-old mind. On the day that Dash saw it, he was sitting in class fighting the tedium that the last weeks of school can bring. It was not that he was a poor student. Rather, he found it difficult to care about the workings of the 3 branches of government, legislative, executive, and judicial, that were said to rule the kingdoms of the land, since they were parts of an empire that seemed far, far away. Nor was he inspired by the decrees of the 4-year kings down through the decades, who all looked the same to him and were interchangeable with the photographs of the farmer king now in his textbooks. Many years later, there would be a king with skin as brown as his own, and many times over he would be compelled to rise to power and relinquish power in the same breath. For the land he envisioned was not the land he was charged to lead. But Dash had no way of knowing this as he sat restless at his desk. What he knew was that he had to go